my name's Jay. Welcome to my happy creating part of my YouTube channel. So feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy this video. Hi, in this quick video, I'm going to show you how to sew on a button. Very simple button, and this is all that you will need. So we have some form of scissors. I like my little snips. We have a needle. We have thread that matches the colour of the thing that you are sewing. The button. In this case it is a jumper and the button has come off. So if we look at the other buttons, they are sewn through both layers and they are sewn with just an up and over stitch. So first things first, you find the end of your cotton, which is for some reason all tucked underneath. There we go. Get a length. I always get about twice as much as I need, because what I do is snip it off, thread the needle. I always find getting the end of the thread wet helps. Thread the needle, always the fiddliest bit. And then I pull the thread through until it's halfway at the ends and tie it in a knot there. So just a simple round the finger, pull it through, that's round the finger so they cross over, tuck it under, and on the second one try and pull it so that the two knots go over each other, whereas this hasn't really worked, so do a third one. Bit of hit and miss, but it just helps the whole thing to stay a bit more secure. So we have our knot. Now, I never start with the button, I always start with the hole. So I can see where it was, because you can feel it. And then I go underneath and I push the needle up. So it's in the place of where I want the button. I then thread through the top hole, pull the button down, and then hold the button in place with my fingers and go down. Careful you don't stab yourself on the underside. Get the needle, pull it through. And then again, trying to go up through the same hole and down. It can be a bit fiddly. Sometimes you'll find that you'll be stabbing in the back loads and loads until you finally find the hole. But you'll get there. And then down through the other side, pull it tight. Never pull them too tight, because you do want the button to be a little bit loose so that you can actually get the button through the buttonholes. School jumpers, school tights, school shirts, all that sort of thing are always really prone for buttons falling off, because they very rarely secure the thread. And all it takes is one little nick of the thread and the whole lot comes undone, which is what happened with this one in the tumble dryer this morning. Okay, keep going on the button until it is nice and secure. So you'll see on the ones that have been done before, there's quite a lot of thread here. So we'll do a couple more, because we've got the thread there anyway. Post it up and through, down and through. You'll find after a little while it gets quite stiff to push the needle up through, because there's so much thread. So we'll do that as the last one. What I tend to do with buttons then is I move the button to the side and I push the needle up through the same hole where they have been coming, so it's quite close to the button. Ooh, there. And what I've seen some people do is then wrap the thread around the button a few times, secure it by making a loop with the needle underneath, and then placing over the button. And as you'll see, as you pull that, it makes a little knot. Just helps it all stay secure. Then poke the needle back through to the reverse. And then the best way I've found to secure things is you take it either through any of the threads that you've already done, push it through, and then with the loop, put the needle back through to make the knot. Do that 2 or 3 times, depending on how much thread you've got left on your needle. So back through 2 holes. This is what happens when you pull it a bit too tight, a bit too quickly. Through that, make a knot. I'm going to try and do 1 more and not pull so quickly. There we go. So through the loop, pull it tight. I then poke it down through the fabric, pull it out, and then pull it tight and snip it off. Okay, as it is now secure, you can trim off the trailing end, and there you have it. 1 button, ready for buttoning up. Ta-da! Any questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. If you do want to see some more how-to videos, please whack on subscribe or like, send me a message, any of the above. Check out any of my other videos, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.